Now, let's go back in history and talk about how people used to experience risk. If I'd been a worker in a medieval cathedral, I could do my own risk-benefit analysis. Sure, I knew I could fall off the scaffolding. I occasionally hit my thumb with a hammer. I breathed in dust from the stones that I was working with. And I knew of a worker who got a stone chip in his eye and was blinded. But I wanted to pay, and I felt it was an acceptable deal. And the people in the community who lived near that construction site did their own risk-benefit analysis too. They looked at the structure and they said, well, if it falls down, I bet it'll just miss my house. I don't like those unruly workers on Saturday night. I don't like the noise. I don't like the dust. But frankly, I want to live in a community with a cathedral in it, so I'm going to put up with this. Simple stuff. Then, in the last part of the 19th century, 1883, Krakatoa erupted near Java. Now, this was such a huge volcanic eruption that it was heard and seen 6,000 miles away. In New York, 3 months later, the sunsets went red and stayed that way for 3 years. All the ash and dust in the atmosphere blotted out enough of the sun that worldwide temperatures cooled for 3 years. Now, people began to realize that we all live in the same world, much like the environmental agenda. We all live in the same world, breathe the same air, and are subject to the same risks.